What is up, mama, and welcome back. Today is your muscle reset. Now today is all about foam rolling, or also known as SMR, self-myofascial release. So you will need a foam roller for this. If you do not have one, but you have a hand roller or even a trigger point ball, you can use that as well. Pregnancy and postpartum, please know that foam rolling is actually very, very good for you. However, if anything ever feels like it is way too much, just like anybody else, go ahead and ease off of it, okay? If you've never foam rolled before, please make sure that you have a little bit of a longer foam roller. The longer, the easier it's gonna be for a first-time user. However, use whatever you have on hand as well. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive right on into today's workout. All right, mama, like I said, today is all about foam rolling. Now for today, we're gonna hit every little area that we can. Obviously not every single area, but we are gonna hit from head down to your toes. And also we are gonna have all moves except one are gonna be 30 seconds apiece. If it's unilateral, we'll hit both sides 30 seconds and then switch, go to the other side, or we're gonna go through a couple and then go back and hit them depending on what we're doing, okay? Additionally, the very first move that we're gonna do is actually gonna be for hitting an occipital region back here at the base of your skull. That one we're gonna do for 2 minutes straight, just because it's a really good one to work on. It helps relieve a lot of tension, especially tension headaches. So for that one, we're gonna get started here soon, but I want you to go ahead and get ready on your foam roller. You're gonna place your foam roller, I'm just gonna show you, right here at the base of your skull, okay? So not on your neck, not up here on your head. If you travel your fingers down and feel where it kind of dips, right in that area is where I want you to place your foam roller, okay? So you're gonna come and lay down on the ground for me, okay? Nice and easy. Again, foam roller is at the base of your skull. It is not on your neck. It's not on top of your head, all right? So all I want you to do is you're gonna gently press into the foam roller. So you're not gonna notice it on the camera, but I'm pressing down into the foam roller. What I don't want is for you to roll your head back, okay? Sometimes people will do that, but I want you to really push that base of your skull down into the foam roller, okay? Now very gently, let's go over to one side. Once you get there, just move up, down. Nice and easy. There you go. Stay over here on this side. If it feels like it's tender or you need to, just push down into it a little bit more, okay? Now the thing with foam rolling is that you have to be willing to apply pressure, okay? It's not always gonna feel the greatest. Let's go over to the other side slowly. Roll over to the other side. Again, once you're here, you can move your head up and down right on that spot. And if you want to, if it feels tender, you just hold it, okay? But when it comes to foam rolling, like I said, you have to be willing to apply the pressure. Now, nothing should feel like sharp shooting type of pain, okay? It might feel discomfort, like kind of discomfort. It might feel like, whoo, there's a knot there, you know? But applying the pressure to that is what's gonna help release that tension and release that knot, okay? Come back to center, just gently back and forth. Not all the way back and forth, it's just like you're rocking, that's it. After this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it right kind of under our shoulder blades, and we're just gonna work on our thoracic region, which is also your upper back, okay? All right, go ahead and just shift it down right here. Now you do not need to crunch up with this. You're going mid to right underneath your shoulder blades, all right? Nice and easy. You are not crunching up. We're not trying to work anything. Just let it relax. If you find a spot, feel free to let it rest there. Breathe, let your chest just open up and relax, all right? You're doing great. Coming up next, we're gonna shift over a little bit, and I'll show you in just a second. But you're gonna shift over just a little bit, and we're gonna get what's called the latissimus dorsi, okay? And you're probably gonna feel a lot of it mainly in the armpit region, okay? Like right behind it, okay? Go ahead and come over onto your side like this for me. So you're kind of laying with it underneath your armpit, and you can always adjust this to get a little bit more feel. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll back, kind of right behind the armpit, right to underneath that shoulder blade on the side, okay? So the region you're hitting is gonna be right in here, all right? You can rotate your foam roller, like I have mine going at an angle right now. And if you need to, rotate over just a little bit more to where you're kind of not fully sideways on it, and just feel what feels good. Now this is one, we're gonna do a couple of the moves down on this side, and then we'll go back and hit them on the other side. What I want you to do right here is just relax. When you feel a tough spot, relax and breathe through it. Stay on that little knot, that sore spot, that adhesion, wherever it is, and I want you just to breathe through it, okay? I know I said we're only gonna do 30 seconds, but I'm kind of switching it up because I want us to get these spots, okay? All right, go ahead and come on up. What I want you to do now, kind of right at the base of your ribs, slight rotate in, and go to the top of your hips. We're just gonna get those obliques, okay? Now pregnancy, if this is way too much, okay? Because we do have to rotate a little bit in, okay? If it is way too much on the belly, no problems. You're gonna come up, you're gonna lean out to one side and dig your thumb, your knuckles, just work through that muscle, the tissues, okay? And again, base of the ribs, top of the hips, just going in that little area. Go ahead and find if there's a sore spot. And if there is, I want you to hold. If there is none, then I want you to keep rolling through it, okay? What we're gonna do next is we're gonna get what's called the TFL. So you're gonna come up onto your hip, fully up on the side, and then we're just gonna rotate ever so slightly inwards, okay? It's not a big rotate, all right? And right here, let's go. And what you're doing is a little small, about 3-4 inches area of rolling right here. Okay, now the TFL, what we're aiming for is like this little pocket, you know, the pockets on women's jeans that do absolutely nothing for us. Yeah, that's the area that you're going for. This can be a tender spot. We're gonna find a tender spot. Once you find it, I want you to hold there and breathe. This can be a tender spot for a lot of people, so just work through it. What we're gonna do next after this is we're gonna go up and actually sit on top of the foam roller, and we're gonna get our glutes. First, we're gonna get the glute max, so the whole entire glute. Then we're gonna move on to what's called the piriformis and the sacral region. And those two are gonna look a little bit similar. You're just adjusting differently, okay? Go ahead and come on up for me. You're gonna sit completely onto the foam roller here. Now the leg that we are working, I want you to stick it all the way out, right here. Go from the base, kind of where the hamstrings start, and come all the way to the top of that glute. There we go. Now go ahead and find a spot that's a little tender, feels like it's a little knot in there, and I want you to hold on that spot and just breathe. So the next one that we are gonna do is gonna be for the piriformis. Now I like to call this the little nugget. It can give a lot of issues, especially for mamas. It can get pretty tight. I actually see a lot of people regardless of whether they've been pregnant or not, men, women, it doesn't matter who have issues with it. So go ahead and cross one leg up onto the other, okay? Kind of like a figure 4. Then what I want you to do is pull that knee in as much as you can, okay? So pregnancy, do with what you can. And you're gonna lean onto that side and get right in the middle of that glute region. We're gonna get that piriformis. It's like right in the middle. It's not a big movement, okay? It's about like 2-3 inches worth of rolling, okay? And you are leaning over, okay? You're not fully upright, you're leaning into this glute. Go ahead and find the little sore spot and hold it for me. And then what you're gonna do after this is we're gonna get the sacral region. You're actually gonna stay just like this, except you're not gonna lean, okay? You're gonna lean slightly, just not as much as you're leaning. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from the top of the glute to that low back, right in there, all right? coming up. I'm just showing you what it looks like. Come join me, ready? Come on here. So you're gonna lean back a little bit. You're still leaning onto this side because I don't want you to get in the middle. So you are leaning onto this side. Right here. Having your leg up just helps open it up a little bit more. So if you need to, drop it down, that's totally okay, but you're going from the top of your glute to the base of your low back, kind of at the top of your hips, okay? Right in there. Find a spot and hold it. Good job. Coming up next, it's gonna look a little awkward, okay? But we're gonna do adductors. So pregnancy, pay attention to your belly for this one. If you need to stay up high like this, stay up high like this, okay? But if not, come on down to the ground, get ready. Into one, come join me. So the foam roller is perpendicular to your leg. All right, right here, it's perpendicular to it. You're going from right to the side of that knee. You're not rolling over the joint though. Right up as far as you can go. And after this, you're just gonna shift the foam roller to go onto your quads, okay? So the front of your leg. Go ahead and find a sore spot and hold it there, a spot that feels like there's a little bit of tension, maybe a knot. Breathe through it, breathe through it. We're gonna get ready to go to that quad. Go ahead and push up if you need to. Bring it right underneath where your hip flexors would be. And let's go. There we go. In pregnancy, you can always push yourself up just like this. It will take some of the pressure off of the quad as well, so just know that. But you can be right here, or you can come down low and make it have more pressure on that quad. Make sure to rotate your foot side to side, okay? You can also push yourself up and get more on the side if you want. Find a spot and hold it. You do have different quad muscles, so you want to make sure you're giving all of them the love. I don't know why my mouth was going to have such issues saying that. After this, we're going to flip over and we're going to get our calf on this same leg. Now, pregnancy. I'm going to leave it up to you, okay? Go ahead, come on up. What you're going to do is you're going to place it right underneath your calf, and you're just gonna roll. If you want to apply more pressure, cross over, okay? Now pregnancy, if you want, you can just work your calf out with your hand, okay? You're just rolling, make sure to rotate your foot, get all aspects of that calf, all right? But the thing is, I've never had issues with it, but a lot of people believe in the fact that you will hit certain trigger points. Find a spot and hold it within your calf, and it can trigger labor. I've never had issues with it. I've had 3 kids. I've foam rolled my calves, all of them, never had any issues with it. But I will leave that up to you. I'm not the one that necessarily I've never really had any success with the acupressure stuff. Now go ahead and just switch legs. Go to the other calf. Now we're just gonna work our way back up, all right? So rotate that foot, all aspects here. But I've never really had any luck with that stuff. I've tried it in every single pregnancy and it's never worked for me. But yeah, I'll just leave that up to you. If you want, just work through it with your hand. Totally okay to do. Kind of like you're giving yourself a little massage. You're gonna find a spot and you're gonna hold it, ready, go. After this, we're gonna flip over and we're gonna get those quads. Get ready. And let's go. Get set up. There we go. From the base of that hip to the top of the knee region. Again, do not roll over any joints, okay? Again, rotate your leg. You can even push yourself up and rotate a little bit if you need to. And hold. Find a spot. If there is no spot, just keep rolling. Totally okay to do. After this, we're gonna go and get that adductor, so the wonky, funky looking one. The foam roller will be perpendicular to your adductors, your inner thigh. 2, 1, go ahead, flip it. If you're wondering what any of the benefits to foam rolling are, go ahead and find a spot and hold it. I will list all of them either in the description or in a comment and pin it, but there, wow. After this, you're gonna go back to sitting on top of the foam roller and we're gonna get that sacral region, okay? Remember, this is the one where you lean to the side, not like excessively, but you lean to the side. You lean back a little bit and you're getting top of the glute to base of the low back. Go ahead and come on up. So you're crossing over if you can. My hair is like stuck in my bobby pins. Right here, lean back, just like that. Doing great. We have just a few more. Go ahead and find a spot and hold it. And then after this, we're gonna sit up, upright on top of the foam roller, lean way more to the side and get that little nugget. And again, having your leg up just helps open it up a little bit more. So if it's too much, go ahead and come all the way up. If it's way too much, just put the leg down, okay? In pregnancy, pull it in as much as it feels comfortable if you're doing it this way, okay? Again, this is a small little area, okay? After this, we're going to get the whole glute itself. Go ahead and find a spot, hold it, breathe through it. Remember, for the glute, you're gonna extend your leg fully out. Get ready. Go ahead and extend all the way out for me. Base of that glute, all the way to the top. There you go. After this is when we're gonna get that TFL, so that little area, kind of like the woman's jean pocket area. Go ahead and find a spot, woo, hold it. Found mine. And it's okay if one side feels like it is way more tender than the other side. It's more common than you would think. After this, we only have 3 more areas left and then we're done. Go ahead, come onto the side. All right, and remember, this is the one where you're rotating in ever so slightly. Pregnancy, go with what feels okay for you, okay? Right here, get that little front jean pocket area. The TFL is not that big of a muscle, if that helps. So this is a really small area. You're not rolling big time here. Find a spot that's tender if you have one and hold it. After this, we get our obliques. Pregnancy again, if you need to, massage it out with your hands, okay? Open that area up and massage it with your hands. But remember, we go onto our side, rotate ever so slightly forward. Focus on the base of the ribs down to the hips, and for some people that's not going to be that much space. That's okay. Get ready. Let's go. And then after this, we have that lat dorsi again. And remember that that's the area that's going to be right at the back of your armpit, side of your shoulder blade. Find a spot, hold it. Sometimes we can find this area has a lot of tension within the fascial tissue, lots of adhesions. Primarily just from the way that, in pregnancy, things get shifted, right? Things get pushed up, diaphragm kind of loses its range of motion that it can work through. Get ready. So bring it kind of at an angle, hit that back, roll forward a little bit if you need to, get underneath. I'm gonna just move a little bit. There we go. If you need to, just stay in one spot and roll back and forth if that's what feels good. Get ready to find a spot right there. Hold it. You can also move your arm up and down like I'm doing if you want, while you just rest on that spot and breathe. This will make it a little bit more intense, so you choose. After this, you're done. And relax. Awesome job. That is it for today. That's the foam rolling. Again, if you need to, go back through any part of this, pause the video, do what you need to do for that area, spend a little bit more time if you want to. And other than that, I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend ahead. Thank you for being here. Thank you for working out with me. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, invite your mama friends, and come join me over on social media. Other than that, stay tuned for your weekly view for next week's workouts, and I will see you very, very soon.